Hi you guys, welcome back to the Maisha Marie channel. Yes! I'm so happy to have you guys back with me. This video is going to be about a review. I am doing a review on an experience I had. It's not, and I just want to talk about it, a few things. So, I don't know if you guys know about the TrapKitchen. I'm going to give you a little history about it. So basically the TrapKitchen is taking a tour around the Midwest / some East Coast cities, but mostly the Midwest. And Cincinnati, Ohio was the first stop on their list. And I did go, and I want to tell you guys my review on it and how I took the experience. So basically, just a little history of the TrapKitchen. It was founded by two gentlemen. One is a Crip and one is a Blood. The one that's a Blood, I know his name is Roberto or Robert. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The Crip, I'm not too sure of his name, but these two men came together and they could cook, and they were like, we want to start a business, and they started the TrapKitchen. And basically, and they went around. It got popular in Compton or LA, and they've been traveling the West Coast so far, and now they're bringing their talents to the Midwest. Thank you guys for giving the Midwest some taste of your good food and considering coming to the Midwest to start your tour. So once again, it's called the TrapKitchen, kind of like trap and paint and things like that, but it's food. And so my friend and me and my few friends, we went to the event. Picture right here. Bloop. And we went and we wanted to go to our have fun and eat some good food, because of course they're really popular and good reviews about them and everything, and it's something to do in Cincinnati. So first I'm going to tell you on my experience and what I thought they could have done differently, and I'm going to tell you what happened. So we got our tickets. It was an options of $30 ticket or $75 ticket. The $75 ticket came with a cookbook and a t-shirt, I believe. So it came with some extra things. They didn't tell you the menu because they kind of wanted to be a surprise, kind of like when you go on the trap, you never know what you're going to eat or something like that. I think that's how they do it. But when we actually got there, they had the location at MadFrog. Now, if you're from Cincinnati or you've been to Cincinnati at UC or Xavier, MadFrog, when I went to school at UC, MadFrog was popping and popular for the college students. It's not like that as of now. As far as I know, it's not that popular, and it's kind of a small bar. So they had it at the MadFrog, and so and it's kind of a small space, so I was a little worried about them having it at MadFrog. And we went in, and the first thing, because it started at 7, we decided to order a drink, because when you walk in, the bar is right there. So me and my friend Simone, we ordered a drink. And the first thing, we ordered a amaretto sour. I hope I'm saying it right. Amaretto sour. I think that's how you pronounce it. So we ordered that, and as the bartender making our drink, she's like, "Oh, we don't have any sour." Now, this is a big event. At least 150 people are supposed to attend, and it's supposed to go. So the first thing that she said, now mind you, this is and she don't have sour. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to wait for you to get sour or it might not come. So I was like, well, can we get a cranberry and vodka? Oh, and she states, oh, well, they have to go down to get cranberry. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, can I just get a cider then? So that's our first experience. So, and that's the bar. That's the bar. So basically, they didn't stock the bar before having this big event that was going to be a lot more people in their bar than normal. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I got my cider and was like chilling, and we're chilling and stuff. And I'm gonna cut to the video because I started kind of recording while at that video, so I'm gonna cut to that. Hi, you guys. We are at the Trap Kitchen in Cincinnati, Ohio, and guess what? They're on CP time. It's what time is it? It's like 7:30. It was supposed to start at 7.
I got here 7:45.
Oh, it's 7:45, and the show has not begun. When it's going to begin, I don't know. Oh, it's starting now. It started late. It was supposed to start at 7, and it started at 7:45. So as we go in the room, because it's a different section, like it's a small place, so you got to go through this small hallway into the other section. You know, there's barely any tables. It's like 4 tables, and I'm being nice by saying it's 4 small square tables. It might have been 3, but I'm gonna give them 4. It's 4 small square tables. Literally 4 people can sit at. Square tables. Nothing bigger than that. It's 4. Now, already I see that it's about 60 people here. And this is Trap Kitchen. So you know you're going to be feeding people and people are going to be eating. And it's 4 small little tables. And I'm like, oh, okay. So of course me and my friends run to get a table because who wants to eat food standing up? Nobody. So it's like nobody, or at least have something to stand by while your food is on the thing. So I thought that was really weird that MadFrog would host an event that requires them to have food in their bar and not try to accommodate that event by getting tables, or I don't know if they had them in the basement and they just didn't feel like setting them up, or I don't know what happened, but it was just weird for me to be at a place that they're having an event where they're serving food and you have 4 tables. 4. And so we get in line because it's like buffet style. They do have like tables for the food to get on, and I think the Trap Kitchen brought in those tables. They had the tables, long white tables, 2 long white tables to put the food on so it can serve. It was kind of like buffet style where we were in line and they basically served us our food. And basically it was like pineapple rice bowls in a pineapple. You can either get the pineapple or you don't. And you have the option of, you did get a salad and you did get shrimp, beef, and I want to say, shrimp, beef, and pork. No, shrimp, beef, and chicken. It might have been pork there. I saw 2 meats, but it could have been, I don't know. But it was shrimp, beef, and chicken for most. And you can get all of the meats and everything else. And the macaroni and cheese. So they also had macaroni and cheese. And when I said that macaroni and cheese made you want to slap your mama, I can't sing, but that, oh my God. They had macaroni and cheese and a salad for the side. That macaroni and cheese was good. And they also had grilled broccoli and what was that? I don't know what that other vegetable was. It was squash, grilled broccoli and squash, and it was good too. I like grilled vegetables and stuff. But that macaroni and cheese, let me tell you about that macaroni and cheese. I don't know what they put in it, but that was good. And the food was good. The food was delicious. Like the pineapple rice bowls was really good. The food was good. I will give them that. It was super good. The table we did get ended up being piled with people because we were all just standing there eating and enjoying our food. But that was it. But because they only had 4 tables, most people were leaving. They got their food and left because it wasn't a DJ there. They had a laptop. MadFrog got a laptop, put it on the stage, and let it just play songs. And they didn't have like a host there to like, hey, just host a party. Have somebody talking on the mic, and everything else. It was just kind of play music, get your food, eat, and leave. That's it. Which, to me, we paid $30 for this event, for the experience. And off rip, when we get in to get drinks, you don't have the ingredients to make drinks. So after we eating and stuff, we talked to the gentleman that started the TrapKitchen, and they are really nice men. They are so respectful, very nice, and I'm just so proud of them for doing something and finding a niche that they love and really acing it. And they're very, very inspirational. That shows you if you want to do something, you can do it, because they were really nice. They cooked really good. It was, all in all, they're really nice, and I would do it again because they are nice people and I like what they're doing. However, I think it needs to be, I'm just disappointed on how MadFrog hosts the event. I'm just disappointed in the whole overall experience. Now, like I said, they were nice, and I even told one of them, I'm like, I want to give y'all constructive criticism. Do you mind me saying that? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. I think that was Roberto. He was the chill guy. And he was like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, did y'all check out this place before y'all decided to host this event? Like, there's no tables. So even if people wanted to enjoy and sit in the atmosphere, it's hard to just stand there and eat your food. Mind you, it's in big ass pineapples and stuff. So he was like, man, this is our 4th time doing this tour. He was like, we just didn't expect this. I guess they didn't expect MadFrog not to have any tables, which I'm sure nobody would have expected them to do that. And then they also let me know that they didn't have the place to warm up the food. So they had to keep the food warm at home. So it was just a whole bunch of chaos. But my overall experience, I'm not going to be harsh because I don't think it was a super bad experience. And the food was good. The food saved them. They can't cook. They can cook. So I would give it a 7. Like, and that's me based off the food and their personalities. But if they didn't have nice personality or good food, it'd be a 0. I'm just being honest. And the reason I gave it a 7 is because MadFrog, y'all know y'all hosting an event. I get that y'all normally don't have this many people in your establishment, but you know you're hosting an event that's going to bring a lot of people in your bar. Why not have your bar fully stocked? When I'm asking for a drink, and this is, Amarada Sour is a common drink. I'm not asking for anything difficult. Vodka and cranberry is a common drink. Why do you have to go downstairs to get the cranberry? It should be already up at the bar. Y'all know y'all having an event. What is going on? Like, hello? And then I understand you're a bar, but why host a food event and not have no tables, bring no tables up, rent some tables and chairs for the night so you can have it like a good environment so people can be like, MadFrog was popping. I'm going to go back there regardless on if they have an event. I like how they did that. Y'all made no effort to accommodate the event that y'all was hosting at your bar. Now, I don't know how much they paid to host it, if they paid at all, if it was a collaboration. But even if you do a collaboration, you should do the best that you can to make that collaboration go smoothly. And the fact that y'all didn't even get no tables or chairs for an eating event, what kind of business is that? And to me, because they were popping, I was going to UC around 2008 and 2012 and stuff like that. I think 2012 they might have been still popping, but that's how long it's been since I've been to MadFrog. I just moved back to Cincinnati. So the fact that, that's, why don't you want your bar to be popping? Why don't you want more people to come in? I don't get that. Like, what? What in the mess? That's bad business to me. I don't care how much they paid y'all. If they didn't pay y'all at all, y'all wanted to do a collaboration and y'all ain't even set it up. And I know y'all know DJs that would have hosted the event or whatever, or ask them or whatever to say, hey, we doing this event, Trap Kitchen, is very popular, people are very into it, we're expecting, do you want to collab and host this event and have an active DJ playing trap music? Y'all, they wasn't even playing trap music. I'm listening to Ella May and all that. When I'm thinking about trap music, I'm thinking about Gucci and anybody that's underground. Slap a bitch, Susie this, da 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 da. That's what trap music is for me. Or just a classic, Swag Surf. Can we get that playing? No. So to me, I don't understand why MadFrog wasn't selling the experience for MadFrog to have more people to come in their bar more. You should sell an experience. And they didn't do that. And the fact that they had a popular event, Trap Kitchen, bring them more business and everything, and they couldn't like execute that to excel. That's disappointing. And that's also disappointing because if they collab with y'all in any way and that's how y'all did their event, they're not going to host it at your bar again. Or they might not even want to come to the city again. So to me, when people, business owners and stuff do that, that mess it up for everybody that's trying to bring something to Cincinnati or bring anything, because that experience, even the people that did the cooks that do TrapKitchen, the two people, they were disappointed in how the event turned out. Not that the people, but how it was just doing. And then it was already, they were late or whatever because they had to warm up the food. It was just a hot mess. But because I support what they're doing and it can really be a good thing, I give it a 7. And the food is delicious. It is. But it's just disappointing to see the business owners of MadFrog not bank in that situation. Trap Kitchen is popular. A lot of people was in their bar more than normal. And get this, the Trap Kitchen for 7 to 9. After the Trap Kitchen, they had another event going on at 10, like a party or something that I guess people don't really go to, or it's not really popping. Why the promoters and stuff from that event, because we were still like lagging around, asking us to stay for their event. But if MadFrog would have monopolized on that event and really took advantage of it, people would have stayed. People would have stayed until 12, 1 or 2 because they had a good time. And when you're having a good time and when you're drinking, you want to stay at places. But because they didn't have no place to eat, they didn't have no place to sit, no music was popping, it wasn't a host to set the mood, everybody left. Some people didn't even eat their food there. They got their food and left. And mind you, people paid $30 for this event. So if it was popping, people would have wanted to stay. You wouldn't have had to beg people to stay for the other event. Like, come on. Why? And my criticism to the 2 gentlemen that does Trap Kitchen, if you're there the day before, scope out the area and see. Or maybe before hosting or collaborating with a business, ask them, can you send pictures of what your establishments look like? Are you going to have tables and chairs? Shit, MadFrog might have lied to them and made them think it was something else. But I'm probably sure because they're West Coast and they're popular on the West Coast, and the West Coast, you know, they ride and want that, they probably didn't think that they would have to ask those questions because it's like common sense. But when you're in a different region, Midwest and stuff, sometimes you gotta ask questions. Maybe in the West Coast, like when they're in Oakland or something, they don't have to ask questions like that because it's kind of assumed we're at Trap Kitchen, we're serving food, you need to have tables in that boy. But would I go to that event again? In a different city. I would go in a different city. And if they had it at a different venue in Cincinnati, I would go, but not if they did it at MadFrog again, because I honestly don't feel like it was worth the $30. The food was delish though. The food was delish. I will give them that. But the experience as a whole, it wasn't worth $30. And the fact that at the bar, they didn't even make sure their bar was fully stocked I can't rock with that. I thought that was so unprofessional to know that an event was happening at your bar and you didn't fully stock your bar. The bare minimum, you should have had cranberry. You're not looking like, oh, they got to get it from the cranberry and vodka. But what do you guys think? Am I being too harsh? What's your take on it? I know you guys wasn't there, but from my story, which is one-sided, it could be different from other people. That's just my experience there. Simone was there with me, and Brittany was there with me. Brittany is also a local YouTuber. Also, I wanted to shout out, before I end this video, I wanted to shout out my makeup artist, Brittany, Faces by Brittany. I'm going to close my eyes so you can see this beat. Yes, girl. Thank you, Brittany, for always getting me good. And shout out to my brother, Ron, Black Power, and be you, do you, for you. It says that because my light is on, it's kind of reflecting off of that. So shout out to Ron, Huey's son, accessories. Please follow them both and buy some pins. They look good on blue jean jackets. Follow Faces by Brittany, my lovely makeup artist and my dear friend. Thank you guys for joining. But how do you take that event? From that, do you think I'm overreacting? Tell me your thoughts and what you would have done in that situation. I did stay to the end because I paid my $30. What do you think of that situation? What's your thoughts? Comment below and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button on the video. And also, please follow me at Maisha Marie. That's my Instagram. So please follow me at Maisha Marie. Thank you for your time. And as always, you have it and make it a great day. Thank you, guys. I love you. See you soon.